Yo, what's going on YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today. And today we're going to do a hybridly brilliant squad builder. Now, before we get into anything, guys, I know a lot of you have probably been wondering what happened to staying in D1. You haven't released one in quite a bit. And guys, the reason why I haven't is because a lot of people in the comment section below have been saying to do more trading videos, to do more squad builders, and I've made an effort this week to really focus on those two things. Now, if you are getting bored of trading videos and squad builders, let me know and I'll go back to uploading some staying in D1s. I can try to switch it up every now and then and see what I can do, but you know, this channel is really controlled by the fans. It's really controlled by the viewers. So anytime I see a lot of people liking the same comment or really wanting to see trading videos or anything like that, I definitely listen to you guys. So leave it in the comment section of this video what you guys want to see more of, and I'll make an effort this coming week to do more episodes that you guys enjoy. After all, you know, the reason why I do these is for people to enjoy, people to watch, people to do all that good stuff. So again, let me know in the comment section below and we'll do that. Now, let's go ahead and get into this squad builder. I'm using the 4-1-2-1-2 formation because it's a very balanced formation. As you guys know, in my squad builders, I use pretty much all formations for the most part. Formations that I enjoy, formations that I will try out, whatever it may be. And I don't release any teams that don't perform well on Ultimate Team. So any team I release, it's always performed well for me and the formation works out. So keep in mind, I just don't stick to one formation. I know a lot of people out there, if they play the 3-5-2, they'll stick with the 3-5-2 no matter what. They will not explore any other formations. And I'm telling you guys, don't do that to yourselves. Don't constrain yourselves. You know, Ultimate Team is all about having fun, all about being creative, doing things that you wouldn't be able to do on head-to-head. So make sure you guys do explore other formations. Make sure you guys explore players that you don't normally use. So let's go ahead and get into this squad builder. If you guys don't want to hear me talk about each player, you can probably forward through and look at the goals, but for those of you guys who do want to hear me talk about each player, stay tuned and we'll go over everything right now. So in goal, we went ahead with the upgraded Adler, and he goes for 14,500 coins. His goalkeeping abilities are very good, guys. No complaints. The only thing I do not like about him is his kicking and his throwing. His throwing is not so great. You know, sometimes you do want to get the ball to a player who's just really far outside the box, and if it doesn't get there, you're kind of in trouble as your opponent's going to intercept that and really get the advantage. So that's the only thing I don't like about Adler, is that his throwing is not great and his kicking's not great, but his goalkeeping abilities as far as positioning, handling, diving, all that good stuff, very, very good keeper for 14,500 coins. Do recommend him quite a bit. Now, keep in mind there are better options out there, but I do like keeping squad builders at least a little bit affordable. You know, a lot of people don't have 500, 600,000 coins, whatever. Obviously, Neuer would be the best option for this team, but because I want to keep the price a little bit lower, I went ahead with him. Now, if you do have a lot of coins, by all means, feel free to use better players. By all means, go ahead and do so. You are not restricted from doing that, obviously. I don't control what you guys pick on your team, but if you guys want to make this team, go ahead and use these players, man. They play quite well together. Now, our center backs, we're going to talk about them both at the same time. We've got Hummels and we've got Boateng. Now, Boateng we put on the team because of his pace to make up for Hummels. As you guys know, he's got 65 pace, which is fine on head-to-head, no big deal. But sometimes you will get outpaced on Ultimate Team if his positioning is off. Now, 65 pace wouldn't be a big deal, honestly. I think 65 pace is enough for a center back. However, it's his work rate that kind of kills him with that pace. He's got a medium work rate. Now, what does that do? A medium work rate doesn't sound that bad. I know it sounds fine, but it kind of puts him in the middle of the pitch sometimes, which hurts him quite a bit because he can get burned by a very pacey striker. So the only way to counterattack that, guys, or kind of, you know, do something to alleviate that a little bit, is put it on defensive. Put your defensive tactic on defensive, or game tactic on defensive. And what that really does is prevents your center backs from pushing up quite a bit. So it is something that I do use in this team. I do play on defensive. It's something that I used to be against simply because your attack kind of gets a lot weaker, to be honest with you guys. The left mid and right mid suffer from you putting it on defensive, but it helps out your defense a lot. It makes your center back stay put. Now, the prices of these guys, 13,250 for Hummels, and 2,500 for Boateng, so not too expensive whatsoever. Keep in mind that Bayern players are a little bit more pricier now because they did perform very well against Arsenal. You guys know real life performances do affect FIFA prices. For example, Milan, which is the team I support, beat Barcelona 2-0, and a lot of their players did increase in price. You guys seen Kevin Boateng's price is now like 24,000 in a 4-1-2-1-2 as a cam, and he used to go for about 13,000-14,000, so quite a bit of an increase there. I even tweeted out as soon as the game ended, I said, guys, I bet you Milan prices are going to increase after this game, and sure indeed they did. Unfortunately, I did not make the investment because I had not logged into Ultimate Team for a bit, so I missed out on that bit of profit. Let's go ahead to our left back position. We went ahead with Molinaro, the silver Italian left back from the Bundesliga. Plays very, very well. 84 pace, which is more than enough. His passing is decent, no complaints. His heading is really the only thing that will kind of affect his performance on the pitch, simply because he can't really win anything in the air despite his 6-foot frame, so nothing really great in the air, but defensively he's very good. He's very strong. He will definitely be able to push off wingers off the ball and keep up with them at that with his 84 pace. So very good player there. If you guys have not used him, definitely check him out. 9,500 coins, not too bad whatsoever. Right back position, guys, Philipp Lahm, and again, let's go ahead and check out his price. 30,000 coins. He used to go for about 19,000, but after the Bayern game, his price increased. So again, another example of real life performances increasing prices in game. But no need to really talk about Philipp Lahm. You guys already know he's a great player. Central defensive mid position, we went ahead with Sissoko, the transferred Serie A version. A very, very good CDM. If you guys have not used them, you are missing out. For only 450 coins, 77 pace, which is great for a CDM. 80 defending, again great. 73 heading is a lie. He's probably has like 90 heading, man. He wins everything in the air. So strong, so good defensively. Not gonna complain at all about his 78 rating. Very, very good CDM. If you have not used them, give him a shot, man. Former PSG guy here. He's got a PSG card too as well, obviously. So if you want to use him in a French league team, go ahead and do so. Left mid, we went ahead with the upgraded El Shaarawy. The only thing I don't like about this card is that his price is 23,250. Is he worth 23,250? Absolutely, but I do think his price will drop, so it's probably a poor investment. As you guys know, his upgraded card just came out a few weeks ago or a couple weeks ago, whatever it may be, and prices usually drop quite a bit after they are released. So 23,250 is his going right now, which will go down. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, and his 84 pace feels way faster than that, way faster. Great amount of dribbling, no complaint. 87 dribbling, no complaints about anything about this guy, man. Very, very good young talent. It's been fun watching him play for Milan. Again, it's my supporting team, or the team I support rather. Very, very fun watching him. He's really, really growing as a young talent, and I think he's got a lot of potential of being one of the best Italian players for the Italian national team. So very looking forward to definitely seeing him grow as a player. At the right mid position, this is probably the worst player on my team, Cuadrado, and the reason why I do not like him is he does nothing well, really. He's just a bunch of pace. The only reason I have him on the team, guys, is for chemistry, believe it or not. Otherwise, I would not use him. He just does not perform for me. He does have 85 dribbling, but he's weak. Doesn't really do much for me. You guys know that pace isn't a big stat that I look at when I purchase players. If I enjoy using a player and he's got pace, fine, but it's not something that I look at and say, oh, I'm not going to use that player because he's got low pace. You know what I mean? So he's just one of those guys who's just pacey and has nothing else. He does have 4-star skill moves, which is nice, but other than that, I just do not enjoy using him, man. I wish there was another player I can go with, but unfortunately, with this team, I really needed him for the chemistry. You guys will see why. At the cam position, we went ahead with Inform Jovetic. Now, a lot of you guys have seen reviews on him as a striker, and a lot of people have been saying, don't buy him. He's not great. Man, I have to disagree. At the cam position, he's a beast. He's a monster. His long shots are insanely good. His passing is decent. Not going to complain about his passing, and his dribbling stays tight to his body, man. That ball is glued to his foot with that 88 dribbling. Pace is completely fine. I've heard someone complain about 82 pace. I'm like, what? 82 pace is slow? what the heck? What are you guys playing, man? Jeez, what are you guys playing? Counterattack all the time? So 82 pace is more than enough. His shot is immense. Not going to talk about anything about his shot. It's very, very good. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 115,000 coins, but his price is dropping, so he'll probably be even cheaper on Monday. Definitely try him out as a cam. If you guys have been trying out as a striker, try him out as a cam. I think I enjoy him more there than as a striker. At the left striker position, went ahead with Muriel, who is very, 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 very good. And again, he's one of those players where he's not just all pace. He's got great dribbling, 4-star skills. His shot is really good. He's not just, 91 pace and that's it. And that's why I don't use a lot of players who are just pacey. Like, for example, Remy, who's got 4-star skills as well. I just don't enjoy using him for some reason. I feel like he's all pace, but with Muriel, with that tight dribbling, 4-star skills as well, and decent shot, he just feels probably one of my favorite pacier players. You guys, again, I don't just use pace on teams, but he's one of my more favorite pacier players. And at the right striker position, we went ahead with Falcao. You guys know he's got an 89 version out. I went ahead and bought the 88 version for for 27,500. Not too shabby. I forgot to show you guys Muriel's price. 2,600 is what we paid for him, but Falcao, he just doesn't really work in a 2-striker formation, guys. I mean, to be quite honest, he's just someone you can put in a 4-3-3, a 4-3-2-1, or a 4-2-3-1 and put up as a lone striker. But as a 2-striker formation, so like a 3-5-2, 4-1-2-1-2, etc., he just doesn't fit that role as well as he would as a solo striker. So it's kind of disappointing on this team what I was able to do with him. I honestly wasn't able to do much. I mean, I did score 3 goals in 4 games. Nothing to complain about. As many goals I scored with Jovetic. I think Muriel scored quite a few for me. Yeah, he scored 5 and 4. So kind of disappointed in Falcao with this team, but definitely decent. I would probably change up this team. This is where I would change up this team. Cuadrado and Falcao is really where I would change it. If you guys have suggestions to keep it a little bit hybridized, I guess if that's a word, if you guys want to keep it hybridized, definitely let me know what you guys would do with as far as the right mid and striker. But that's going to be our team, guys. It's a very, very solid team to use. Had a bunch of fun with it. Jovetic is slowly becoming one of my favorite cams on Ultimate Team. Again, I know he's set as a striker, but play him as a cam. He's a really, really, really good cam on Ultimate Team. And I got to say, man, I was very, very impressed with his ability on in game, so nothing to complain about. Now, I do have some goal footage, so we're gonna go ahead and get through the goal footage, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the squad builder. If you guys have any questions for me, leave them in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like, and if you aren't subscribed to the channel and you want to see some daily FIFA content, I mean, what else are you gonna do, man? Subscribe to the channel, and let's go ahead and see some goals. You guys all have a good one. We'll see you. Enjoy.